love bugs. It's me. I miss you. I'm wearing my Andover sweatshirt today. And I've been meaning to do this for a week, but just getting my energy post-graduation, which was phenomenal. And I got to share my tips. May love to bring the people together and also love to share things I learned that could be helpful to others in these super exciting moments. Okay, graduation was so moving. I think Farrell's nearly positive Abby went to Andover for 4 years. So I apologize, this is redundant, and if I have that wrong, I'm really embarrassed. But add your thoughts. And also you can hear Kev's workout music. That's what he's doing. Okay, so, the whole thing, don't miss a thing. When the schedule comes out, do all the things. Obviously, you're going to have the prom. Us PG parents missed out on the prom, included the Garrity's here so they could add their thoughts too. We went to Mass, the Catholic Mass on Saturday. That was nice. Definitely the concert was amazing. And then the baccalaureate obviously cannot be missed. I regret there is that I didn't give the links to the grandparents that were participating in the graduation. I think they would have liked to have watched that from afar. So that's one thing I would encourage you to do. That's such a special ceremony. And then graduation day, it starts at 10 and they ask you to be there at 9:30. And I got there at 8:30. A thing about me is I don't really care where my seats are, but I don't like not having assigned seats. So, for example, I'd sit in the back row at Fenway if I knew I could sit there rather than risk sitting in the front row. So I share this because Laura got to witness firsthand that I was having anxiety about not knowing where we were going to sit and not having done this before. At the very last minute, I thought that maybe the back row would be the best place to sit, but then lost confidence in myself with that decision. And in hindsight, I wish I had gone with my gut because I think the back row is the best place to be. And I'm going to tell you why. Low battery. Hopefully I make this. Sure you're on the edge of your seats. The kids come, they circle up on the green and then they walk up the stairs towards Stimson and then they sit facing Stimson, so facing the building. In other words, everywhere you sit, you will be looking at the back of your kid's head. So we're all there to see our kids. So there really is nothing to see unless they get an award, such as Michael Garrity did walk up to the podium. So had I known that, I might have gotten a little closer, but they can share that. So minus that, there's not much. The best part is them walking in. And if you're in the back, they are walking from the green up to the back and you would get to see them coming and know when they're coming because it's a little hard when you're on the aisle. You don't have much warning when they're coming, so it's hard to get photos. And then when they're leaving also, it is hard to track them because it's so crowded. Okay, so I made a little diagram to show you. Okay. How am I going to do this? No, that's not right. Here. Okay. I'm going to hold this up. This is difficult. I always forget I can't turn the camera around mid video. But you see, that is how it's set up, and there's an aisle in the middle. Those are good seats on the edge, which we had, which was nice. And you could see them coming. Definitely want to be on the aisle. If you're not going to take my back row suggestion, then that middle aisle is where you want to be. There's seats on the side. That's good viewing, but if you're there to see the speakers and we're there to see our kids. So that back row, see I added plus 20 there, and then the final row, that's where I would sit because you can see the kids are coming from the green. So you would get to see them walk up. This is my second illustration. I'll take pictures of this because I'm not doing a very nice job here, but they circle up over here to get ready, not really circle, they line up. And then they walk up through the middle and you would see them coming and you would be in the back row and get a really good view, no one in front of you. And then when they leave, they come back down the center aisle. Ooh, like this. And then they go over to the other side of the green, more in front of the museum, and they make that circle. And here's the thing. If you are in the back row, you could jump right into line, like behind them, or what I would say is get one person from your party to kind of jump out and follow, because it's really hard to find them in that circle after when you're in a crowd of all the spectators and they're in this huge, beautiful, lovely circle. It was hard to find your people, and I felt that was a little anxiety provoking. So I'd say follow them, and even if you want to be super fancy, take like the fat head or something, or a balloon or something that person, like put Mike up there, who's the tallest, he sees Jack, he's with them. The rest of the family can take your time, no rush. But if you know where you're going, then you've got the balloon you're looking for, or the fat head, and you just join behind in the circle. That would be really lovely and fun and peaceful. And I think you'd get the best view of your person. We brought champagne and cigars, which was super fun. That was a tip from the Herbisons, and that really was very festive and fun. And I never let my kids smoke anything, so well, you know, they won't. But like I forbade it at the public school graduations because they were still playing, and I didn't want them to get in trouble. Anyway, so that was fun. Those are my tips. I probably will think of other things, but I just really wanted to share that, and obviously take it or leave it. And I will be following closely next year to find out how it goes. And so excited for your upcoming senior year. And also going to make some suggestions for getting us all together. Bye.